You're watching Fugitive Red Eye, and welcome to another episode of Discs in Depth. Finally getting around to doing South Park Season 4. I know a lot of you have been waiting for it, sorry for the delay as usual, but here it is, we got the DVD and the Blu-ray, let's take a look at them. So on the front of the case we have the boys in their band Finger Bang from the episode Something You Can Do With Your Finger. On the back we have them wearing their outfits from the Tooth Fairy's tats when they're making all the money. There's a screenshot from the Wacky Molestation Adventure. 4th grade, Chef Goes Nanners. There's more from Finger Bang from Something You Can Do With Your Finger. There's the Tetsuo-like Cartman from Trapper Keeper. And here's the discs with Timmy on disc 1, disc 2, and disc 3. Timmy was kind of like pretty big in season 4 since it was his introduction. Here are the episode descriptions: Tooth Fairy's tats, Cartman's silly hate crime, Timmy, quintuplets, Cartman joins Nambla, Cherokee hair tampons, Chef Goes Nanners, Something You Can Do With Your Finger, Do the Handicap Go to Hell, Probably, 4th grade, Trapper Keeper, Helen Keller the Musical, Pip, Fat Camp, The Wacky Molestation Adventure, and A Very Crappy Christmas. As you can see, the commentary is the only listed special feature. We will see how that turns out with the actual discs. Alright, so here we have the Blu-ray with the same initial cover art. There's the back of the case. We got the picture from Chef Goes Nanners, 4th grade, Trapper Keeper, and the inside of the case. And then as per usual, the Blu-ray is only 2 discs as opposed to the 3 in the DVDs. Once again, we have the episode titles. As you can see, obviously, as you'd expect from it being the same season, it obviously contains the same episodes. And as far as I can tell, the descriptions are pretty much identical. Now for the description: revel in 17 classic episodes now that South Park's 4th season is available for the first time. In this exclusive 3-disc collector's edition, the season introduced as one of South Park's favorite characters, Timmy. Season 4 marked the boys' passage into 4th grade, and the launch of their boy band Finger Bang. Oh, and did we mention this season is the first time Timmy appears? So join Stan, Kyle, Cartman, Kenny, and Timmy for Season 4 as they take on the Tooth Fairy, Nambla, Satan, and Janet Reno. It's all part of growing up in South Park. Now the Blu-ray, as usual, has a very similar description, although they added something. They, instead of just saying revel in 17 episodes, it's revel in all 17 classic episodes. So they added the word all there. And they, of course, removed the for the first time available. And obviously, instead of saying 3-disc collector's edition, it says 2-disc Blu-ray. Also, with this one, 4th grade is spelled out, whereas it's actually just 4th on the DVD. Also, Season 4 is spelled out, whereas it was just the number 4 on the DVD as well. So jumping right in with Disc 1 of the DVDs, it has the Comedy Central Home Video intro. And now it has the Paramount intro. I can't remember if the other seasons had this. I don't recall them having this, so this might be new. Oh, and it has previews or menu. Interesting. Well, we're going to go ahead and click previews. But that is a nice new feature. It has been a while since I fired up the Season 4 DVD, so there you go. So yeah, we got the trailer for Reno 911.
There's a few brave men and women determined to keep it that way. Sheriff's Department!
I am pausing at intervals to avoid copyright stuff with some of these clips just in case. But yeah, as usual, I am kind of spacing it out with this, but showing as much of it as I feel I can get away with.
In this job, tensions run high.
Freeze! Think you're funny? Who's funny now, milkshake? Turn it off now. No.
Why are we sitting here with our clothes on dangle?
I'm free. Set comes with special features including deleted scenes. On one, the complete first season, now available on DVD.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Badge. In Badge.
Oh man, we are screwed.
Coming soon to DVD from Comedy Central. Dennis Leary has always been an asshole, so it's about time
Okay.
he got his.
Why are we roasting you? You're Irish. Shouldn't we be boiling you?
Host of Dennis Leary on
I remember when Comedy Central used to do roasts. Do they still do those? I don't know.
Threw away the key.
I have seen him naked and it hooks to the left.
All the stuff.
Career since his agent didn't.
Dennis is a good friend with a lot of stars, which, he's good friends with Sean Penn, which always bothered me.
Features include Dennis's uncensored rebuttal.
You filthy horse. You, double, you.
An additional DVD extra antics.
Are you in any Dennis Leary movies? Is there a such thing as a Dennis Leary movie?
Of Dennis Leary, uncensored. Coming soon to DVD. It was just too easy.
No wonder you're so angry.
To DVD from Comedy Central. Pick it up.
I love Crank Yankers. I have all the DVDs there are of it. For some reason, they thought it wise to not put season 3 and 4 on DVD, though, for some stupid-ass reason.
It's in zone. We know you want to play. You call me once more at this number, you will be fined $2,000.
You can win $2,000.
Batman.
Is that a business, sir?
Residence.
Nothing residential.
He lives in a lair.
This is a character that didn't make it into the reboot, Special Ed. When they brought the show back, they did not have him in anymore.
And Elmer.
I'm gonna give you a kiss, darling.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
I like to use the tongue.
And all these calls will in their uncensored glory. Crank Yankers will leave you gasping. They didn't just do that. Soon to DVD. Pick one up. It's for you.
That's lame. The trailer didn't even have Niles in it, who is my favorite of the characters. Alright, okay, now we got the warning. You know, warning us about copyright, etc., etc. Copyright is a danger we do all have to avoid. Warning. This program is recommended for mature audiences only. It contains adult language and situations. Yeah. The views and opinions in the interview are not Comedy Central's or Paramount. So there you go. Again, I do prefer the DVD menus over the Blu-ray menus, because the DVD menus are unique to each disc. So, let's look at the commentaries first. So yeah, there's the commentary menu, pretty simple, but again, I do like that each menu is unique on the DVDs. Alright, and here we have the episode selection, Tooth Fairy's Tats, all the way to Cherokee Hair Tampons. We went over the episode numbers earlier when we were looking at the disc contents. Alright, now we're on disc 2. I'm gonna assume the previews are the same, because they typically are. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for main menu this time. So here we go. Is it going to give me the option, or does... Oh, this one probably doesn't even have previews, right? Because it's the second disc. Yeah, no previews this time. Just straight to the warnings. FBI? Who is this FBI, and what are they trying to warn us about? South Park DVDs don't even have the FBI warning, yet I always make that joke. Yes. Get on with it. Alright, should be the menu now. Dude, Trapper Keeper is such a reference-filled episode. Alright, well, we're gonna go once again to the commentary menu first. Again, same options, just different art. Alright, now onto the episode selection. We have Chef Goes Nanners, Something You Can Do With Your Finger, Do the Handicap Go to Hell, Probably, 4th Grade, and Trapper Keeper. Alright, on to disc 3. Just starting straight with the menu here, because everything else was the same. Alright, so in addition to episode selection and commentaries, this has Comedy Central Quickies, which is never on the Blu-rays, so there you go. So there's the commentary menu from Fat Camp. Here's the episode selection with Helen Keller the Musical, all the way to A Very Crappy Christmas. Alright, now we're clicking on Comedy Central Quickies. We got one for Chappelle's Show, Reno 911, and Cripple Fight.
But these days, you can never be too sure they aren't going to dispute whether the sex was consensual.
God, I love Dave Chappelle.
Document saying that you're a willing participant in this sexual experience.
Well, I am.
Alright, once again, for copyright reasons, we're not showing the whole thing, but here's the one for Reno 911.
Got a disturbing the peace calling for the haircutting place.
Male Caucasian possible street performer. Bit of costing customers all week. We got 4.
Yeah, so these Comedy Central Quickies, these are almost always exclusive to the DVD. I doubt they're going to be on the Blu-rays, but we'll see. Because this is kind of an older thing that they don't really do anymore.
I'm going to need to see some sort of a license, a street performer's license. Good. You speak English, right?
And once again, for copyright reasons, we won't show the whole thing.
You're making fun.
Alright, now we're on to the one for Cripple Fight. Cripple Fight is an absolute classic episode from season 5.
You do it. Come on, Timmy, don't make me kick your ass. Come on, put on your hat. Come on, put it on.
Dude, this looks like it could get ugly.
Now we're on to disc 1 of the actual Blu-ray, so here we go. New Comedy Central logo, as is typical with these. There's the warning, but once again, this time the warning's in 16:9, whereas the warning is in 4:3 on the others. And the other warning, doesn't look like there's any trailers on this. I'm pretty sure the Blu-rays haven't really had trailers on them, so there you go. And of course, we have that disclaimer. And now we're on to the menu, yes? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, we'll go to the episode selection. So there we have it, starting with the Tooth Fairy's tats. We carry on all the way until Do the Handicap Go to Hell? Once again, I'm not really a fan of pop-up menus. I think they're kind of lame. But, you know, they are what they are. Then we got the setup, we got English, and we got commentary. And then we also have subtitles, which I don't think the DVD had any of that. Like, I mean, it had the commentary, but it didn't have subtitles, so there you go. It's not like seasons 1, 2, 3, which actually had alternate languages on the DVD, but not the Blu-ray. Neither of them have it on this. Alright, now we're on to Disc 2. As usual with the Blu-rays, Disc 2 and 1 have the same menu, which again is a little annoying to me. But we start with Probably, and go all the way until A Very Crappy Christmas, which is the entire season now, between the two discs, obviously. Setup gives us the same options, and that's it. That's all that's on the Blu-ray. And finally, as usual, we're on to the episode comparison. As usual with the DVD, it is in 4:3, and it is the original animation, whereas the Blu-ray, as we will see in a moment, will be 16:9 and the reanimated version.
Seriously, something wonderful has happened.
What is it, Snooker?
Now look, the tooth fairy. I put a tooth under my pillow.
And as usual, the DVD versions are the censored versions. But as usual, it is lower quality on here, and it is 4:3, and it's the original animation. Alright, again, and we're on to the Blu-ray version, which is the remastered, reanimated version in 16:9, and much higher quality. And as usual with the Blu-rays, it is uncensored with the audio track, so there you go. Again, not a whole lot I can say on this that I haven't said on seasons 1 through 3 already. Alright, so that does it for this episode of Discs in Depth. I know you guys have waited fucking forever for this one, so I hope you've enjoyed. As usual, I do feel the Blu-ray is the superior version. The reason to own the DVD is, number one, because it's the original animation, because it was reanimated from scratch, as I've said before. On top of that, the DVD does have those Comedy Central Quickies, if you're interested in those. I don't really care that much. I do think if you're just going to get one, get the Blu-ray, because they both have the commentaries. The Blu-ray's uncensored, whereas the DVD isn't, as usual. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.
That sucked. I'm sure glad that's over with.
You douchebags wouldn't know punk rock if I stuck it on the head of my dick and fucked you up the ass with it!